Welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. And I am your host, Conrad Cushman, and with me today is Robert Anderson.
What's going on, people?
Sports Talk Network is in the building. Make sure you guys share the video, like the video, and subscribe to the channel. We are 9 away from 300, and then we're making our moves towards 500. I think that I've been doing this long enough that I deserve it. I'm busting my ass for you. I promise, and we've got a review for you.
Screw, we're going to go hard like we already got 500 until we get 1,000.
You damn right. Anyway, Monday Night Raw review, guys. I was really interested in this show once they announced it. I thought that this show had a lot of potential going in. We had the announcements of Bruce Pritchard, as you guys can see on the thumbnail, joining back with Creative. I don't know how much of an effect that had on this show, but we had that going on. The return of Roman Reigns. We also had the big birthday bash for the Nature Boy Woooooooooooo, Ric Flair. Yeah, so, and we had some Fastlane build, I guess, going into this a little bit.
Fastlane seems like a meaningless show to me, but whatever.
Have some heart for Kofi, damn it.
At least on the Raw side of things.
Yeah, well, it's Monday Night Raw, 3 hours of tough-to-watch television. But, guys, Roman Reigns kicked off the show tonight. And let me just say this. In my notes, Roman Reigns hasn't been this over since the Royal Rumble 2014. The man was the big dog tonight. And if you guys have ever watched the show or know what we do on the show, I have always supported Roman Reigns. I've never understood some of the blind hate for him. I know other people say, yes, he's forced. I agree with that. But as a performer and the stuff behind the scenes, you really don't hear anything bad about Roman. He puts himself in these positions. He loses to a lot of people and does the jobs.
I've never had a problem with Roman.
Same. But Roman Reigns... Robert, should we announce the group stuff here first? I mean, while we're just talking about it with everybody.
Well, let's get through what Roman said first. And then...
No, this pissed me off real bad. So when we get to it, I'm going to let people have it. But Roman Reigns comes out talking, just, thanking everybody. Exactly what we thought he was going to do. And then he announces that his cancer's in remission. So hats off to you, Roman. I'm happy for you. Nothing bad to say, man. Cancer absolutely sucks. B-Boy Skyline, when I get to it, all right? I'm the host. So, the stuff in the group, though, at least in the EPW group, and I saw some of it even on Twitter. Not with me personally, but I saw it on other people's timelines. What's the deal with people being jerk-offs about, like, this cancer thing? Dude. No one's gonna fake or do a storyline about cancer. Nobody.
Especially in this day and age, as much as you gotta walk around on eggshells, what you say, what you do.
Hashtag Justy, man. You're not faking none of that stuff and getting it. Yeah, dude. Like, that dude's an idiot. But you're not gonna play around about cancer. And why would WWE risk what their company is worth at this point in time for one person?
It's a publicly traded company.
That's so
much at risk.
Dude, that's fucking stupid. That's right, I said it.
After the whole thing with Connor's cure.
Dude, Susan G. Komen, you work with cancer companies. Why would you do a storyline about cancer?
All the Make-A-Wish kids.
So all those people who were saying, oh, it's a work, blah, blah, blah. Dude, cut that shit out right now, man. That's bullshit, I think. And you know what? We don't know enough about the situation to even discuss something like that with Roman Reigns supposedly having storyline cancer. I don't believe in any of that stuff, and I don't like it. I don't know how you feel. I mean, we were both going at it with people in the group about it.
I saw something on Twitter. It was like hashtag kayfabe cancer. Fuck you. Fuck you.
That's all we got to say about that.
Someone whose family has been affected by cancer, fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's some that takes it way too far. But I'm happy that Roman Reigns is in remission. It's really nice to see him back. He looked healthy. He seemed happy. Even when they were chanting,
wait, no, because there was some people going in saying, "Oh, he looks better than he did before. He looks leaner, bigger." He lost a lot of muscle mass from when he left. I don't know what the fuck you saw, but...
What about the tears when they were chanting for him, "It's your yard"? I thought that was really cool for the fans to do that.
I want to see how long this lasts, though, because... #fickle. I don't know how long this is going to last. The same thing I'm going to say, I don't know how long the whole Becky Lynch thing is going to last. I feel like she's going to be hated in a few months.
We'll see. I do think fans flip a lot, and
A lot.
I just hope that when you guys get somebody that you like, you stick with them. I know B-Boy Skyline is a huge Xavier Woods fan. I've never heard him turn on him. That's still his boy no matter what. Sports Talk Network and B-Boy Skyline agree, and they're happy that Roman Reigns is back. I agree, guys. There's nothing wrong with that. 100%. I'm on board with you guys completely. Let's get into the matches, though, because I don't want to talk about people doing dumb shit anymore. So, first match we had was The Revival versus Aleister Black and Ricochet. Rob, why don't you tell them your thoughts on this match?
I don't know if we can really call this one too much of a match. It's more of a showcase for Aleister Black.
It was. There were some botches in it. I mean, a couple, but with new guys in the
Goober?
ring. Goober 316, what's happening, bro? Yeah, with The Revival in there with Aleister Black and Ricochet, it turned out fine. There were just some moments where they could have fine-tuned it, but...
I mean, these are 4 really talented dudes, too, so...
And you have new guys coming up on the roster who aren't used to the pacing. It's a little... They were moving kind of fast, like NXT fast.
Yeah. So fast to the point where Kevin Dunn's cameraman couldn't keep up.
Hate Kevin Dunn. Come on, man. But Black Massa, Scott Dawson, 1, 2, 3. What about the tag champs losing? Like, since they've won the tag team titles, they have done nothing but lose.
I mean, they got the belts. They're not going anywhere, it looks like.
That's a bullshit cop-out answer that I'm not going to let you get away with, dude.
I'm just saying, man.
No.
This is their thinking, man.
But so what do you think, though? I'm asking you. So the Revival are the tag team champions.
I don't care about the Raw Tag Team Championship at all.
Would you care if they redesigned it and brought back the old tag belts?
No, not at all.
You bastard. How could you?
That tag division is ass.
Well, there's a shakeup coming up soon.
We'll say it.
So you don't care basically at all. Chat room, let me put it out to you, man. What do you guys think about the tag team champions losing 2 weeks in a row to both of the NXT guys, the call-ups, basically, all 4 of them now? I find it quite weird.
You know what? This is what they get for bitching. #AEW.
Cop out, man. Elias interruption we had next. Elias is out there strumming the guitar. You know he's not going to get to play it because someone always interrupts. First, we had Lacey Evans. Rob, thoughts on Lacey Evans coming out there?
You guys ever seen that, what was it, the episode of The Simpsons where Bart was running the burlesque house? Grandpa Simpson walks in, puts his hat off, sees Bart, turns back around, walks back out. That's a vibe I get.
Lacey Evans. I don't know what they see in her.
Jordan, stop it. The lisp.
Don't talk about my boy Elias.
Elias.
Dean Ambrose comes out to interrupt him and says he wants Drew McIntyre in a no DQ match, and he wanted him to play Dirty Deeds. Well, we all know this is the setup for Elias to hit you with the guitar. Dean's waiting for it. He ducks out of the way. Dirty Deeds on Elias. Segment ends. Dean looks like the cool guy because he's back to being the babyface. Another, like, WTF moment. Like, Dean Ambrose is a babyface again, I guess. Like, completely turned.
I don't think Dean Ambrose cares one bit right now, and the company probably doesn't care either.
So let's go back to this. Is this storyline with Dean?
He's out of there.
He's out of there?
He just doesn't seem happy.
Hey, I ain't mad at you. Do. I can't be mad. What's going on, live chat? Make sure you guys are in there talking. We'll read your comments. I want to hear what you guys think of this episode of Monday Night Raw. Let's get to the second match on the card. We had Sarah Logan and Ruby Riott versus Natalya and Ronda Rousey. Nobody cared about this match, at least the way I felt about it. I'm just keeping it real. Becky Lynch comes out. That was the savior moment of it all. And she hits Natalya with her crutch.
Okay. Becky Lynch. One leg gimpy walking out there. She's not Superwoman. What's happened? She gets involved in Natalya's match. Kick that bitch in the knee.
Wait a minute. Natalya was trying to be peacekeeper.
I'm being peacekeeper. You're interrupting my shit.
Well, I'm just saying, she got smashed with the crutch because of it. I had to keep it real. The one-leg bandit.
The one-leg bandit.
Terrible. So a brawl with Becky and Ronda breaks out. I gotta ask this question. What's up with the crutch being traded back and forth?
What's up with security, dude?
Yeah, dude. How are you beating someone up with a crutch and then the crutch goes back and forth between the two people?
It's poor direction.
The hell is going on?
KC Classic, what's going on, sir?
Oh, what's up, Cam? Good to see you in the chat.
The dynamic duo.
That's right. Make sure you leave a like on the video. We need that watch time up. Make sure you stay here for the whole thing, boys. But in the end, Becky Lynch is cuffed by ATL's finest after Corey Graves announced that they finally had enough time to put their donuts down to come out there and do their job.
There's another thing, too. They're decent-sized cops, and there's one little woman. Pick her ass up. Why are you struggling?
Come on, man. You got to keep her badass.
I know there's cameras rolling around. You can't be too rough with them, but pick her ass up.
So, after Ronda calls out Vince, she doesn't get Vince. She gets Stephanie. Stephanie comes out and tries to lay down the law, be her dad a little bit, but Ronda's not going for it. Ronda is horrible on the microphone, man. I have to say it.
She's had those speech issues. I'll give her the benefit of the doubt, but
that doesn't fix your stance in the ring. That doesn't fix what you're saying.
Just slow it down. That's all. Just slow it down.
What? That's probably your fear to get that too, though. So when you think about that, not Becky Lynch, excuse me. See, I'm screwing up now because I'm talking about freaking Ronda screwing up. The whole idea of this Ronda Rousey, she basically put down the title as an accessory and then afterwards said it was so important. In the exact same promo.
You made this seem like an accessory that doesn't even suit my style, but this means so much to me. What?
Shut up.
Just slow it down.
No, just shut up. Put the mic down and just beat Stephanie up. That would have been way better than this. But she lays the belt down at Ronda's feet. Shout out to was it WWE Vacant on Twitter?
Could it be?
Could it be the best Twitter account? The best Twitter account that people do not know about is WWE Vacant on Twitter. The one that's just talking about the belts. Yes. I don't know if you guys can see that, but they just said, could it be? So we'll see what happens with it. It's obviously going to play a big part into this WrestleMania women's triple threat main event that I predict that we're going to see. But this actually gave me hope that Charlotte being put into this match may be the right thing to do with the trading of the crutch, the busted up promos with Ronda. I just don't know.
Can I just say, shout out to Stephanie McMahon and her soccer mom finest. That's my jam. On to the next segment.
Jinder Mahal versus Kurt Angle. I'm thinking we should talk about the soccer mom. Not gonna lie. Jinder Mahal versus Kurt Angle here. Nothing match, man. Jinder sucks.
He made Kurt Angle look better than he has recently.
You know what? I take that back. Yes.
He got up there for them German suplexes. They didn't look like Kurt was just falling over.
Jinder sold excellent in this match. I shouldn't say Jinder sucks.
Jinder sucks. You can say it, but
Jinder was not in the appropriate spot though on SmackDown. Like that pedestal they had him on had me tight, bro. For a minute, I thought SmackDown sucked during that time period. But
for 6 months he was champion, bro.
And Nakamura can't be. Yo. Anyway, Kurt Angle wins with the ankle lock. Cool. We move on to the next segment, which was a moment of bliss with Finn Balor. What's up with the moment of bliss and the sexual overtones with Alexa Bliss?
Well, you know, there was things saying that Vince handpicked Abyss, Shane Helms, I guess Bruce Pritchard now, Corino, there's somebody else, Jeff Jarrett, for a more edgy product.
If you guys don't know who Bruce Pritchard is, he was Vince's right-hand man going all the way back to when I was born in 1987.
And he also loves you.
Yeah, he was Brother Love as well. And he hosts a podcast with the second best Conrad in podcasting, Conrad Thompson. You know who number one is, right? Your boy. So
there you go, Goober. Doot.
Goober, I swear, man. Plus $1 million for you for that. Moment of bliss. So Finn Balor's out there talking. She talks about him removing the belt so she could see. Lio Rush comes out.
She wanted to see his abs. If you show me mine, I'll show you. I came to collect.
Oh God, that theme song. It just doesn't fit Leo to me. But Leo Rush,
it's him rapping it. What are you talking about?
Is it him?
Yeah, that's him.
He sounds like a punk. Like, I don't know. He sounds like a chump the past few weeks. They must be trying to humble him or something. He must have pissed somebody off.
He's getting big brother, little brother right now.
Well,
pretty bad too.
Well, they basically he goaded him into saying he wanted an Intercontinental title match. And Leo fell for it like an idiot because he's a dumb heel.
I remember he was supposed to say, I want an Intercontinental title match for
Lashley.
What the hell is his fucking nickname?
The Almighty.
The Almighty Bobby Lashley, whatever.
Trash. Anyway, we get to the IC title match. Finn Balor versus Lio Rush. Me and Robert had the exact same thoughts on this. We all we heard was the coup de grace 1, 2, 3. We were both probably like, that was probably a good match, but we were looking at our phones the entire time.
Oh, we were going back and forth with these fucking idiots about Roman faking this or WWE faking this whole leukemia thing.
I don't even want to talk about that, dude. It gets me.
Well, we're gonna have to because
yeah, it'll come up again here in the next segment. But so we end up Finn Balor gets the win. Cool. Happy to see him pick up the victory in this one. We get a backstage promo with Heavy Machinery and the Ascension. Holy shit. How bad are these segments where wrestlers who came up from NXT before are treated like such shit, and now the new guys
Speaking
are
of
better.
NXT call-ups, apparently EC3 lost to Apollo Crews on main event before Raw, so...
Wow. Stole my...
Dead on arrival.
I had that written down. He just stole my thunder.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
What are you doing, man? Well, DOA EC3. What does Silent Monster say?
Time to shut him down and boot up EC4.
It's a GG for EC3, man. I don't know. They gotta figure. He needs to go to SmackDown immediately.
He went from 1% to 99 real quick.
Heavy Machinery takes out the Ascension backstage due to my man Big Otis stakes and weights.
Jeez. Man, say he looked like a bowling ball on top of a boulder.
I love Otis.
Leave Bundy Jr. alone.
Seth Rollins says he's going to celebrate with Reigns. They're trying to do some build for this Brock Lesnar. This match has no build. I'm not excited for it at this point.
Okay, what's worse? Roman and Brock with the tug-of-war shit or this?
Equal? It's bad to me. Like, it's real bad.
It's pretty bad.
We get to Bobby Lashley with Lio Rush versus Braun Strowman. After Lio Rush was like this close to getting an ass whooping from his dad, they end up going out there and Braun Strowman, there's no match. They just run into people. Braun destroys. And yeah, that sucked. I thought it was horrible. So I'm not talking about that unless you got something you'd like to add.
I don't care about Braun, so move on.
We get to the no DQ match. We have Drew McIntyre versus Dean Ambrose. This was a decent match, I thought. Dean did his thing.
They got their stuff in.
Caterpillar. Love it.
Yeah.
Goober, you are the man right now in the chat. Chat room, get live like Goober, please. So Elias is out there, and he comes to get revenge on Dean, hits him with the guitar. This leads to the Claymore kick. Ain't nobody kicking out of that because Drew's a badass. 1, 2, 3. Drew, I feel so bad for you, bro. You don't even know. And Dean, you too. Like, all the talented people in this, I feel bad for.
They should have listened to me and had Drew win the Royal Rumble, but whatever.
They should have just had Drew and Seth fight for the title match instead, I think, at this point. But you got to, I don't know, dude. I got no answers for this. I don't even think they know what's going on. But Lashley, Elias, Drew, and Corbin form some kind of alliance to jump Dean. And they do that. They all hit their finishers until you hear, "Burn it down!" Seth Rollins comes out, and he is joined by Roman Reigns. Roman comes out, and looks like a little Shield reunion. They save Dean.
Please don't reunite the Shield. It's bad luck.
They beat ass, and Reigns and Rollins look back at Dean Ambrose in the ring, and there's this awkward moment. Are we getting another Shield reunion?
Please no. Please no.
You know what, though? I think it would be nice before Dean leaves.
Just leave it alone.
But it's the Shield, bro.
They can be cool with each other. They don't have to reunite.
I'm saying
bad things happen when they reunite.
I'm not saying they wrestle with each other. I think they need to do the kind of moment, though. Like the last moment needs to probably be all three of them with their hands in. Yeah, you know. I'm not saying it's the greatest thing in the world, but I think for Dean to leave, then after that, you need to figure out what the hell you're gonna do.
Yeah.
Let's get to Bayley versus Nia Jax. Meh. It was.
Wait, before we get there, let it be known, Bobby Lashley took the first move from a post-cancer Roman Reigns, so a little trivia there.
Yeah, Roman was Superman punching everybody in this. He really didn't do too much, too, before people start going on a tangent about what Roman did, if you're one of those guys right now, as we talked about before.
That was another thing. We weren't really paying attention during this because that's when Twitter lit up again.
Yeah, it went off a couple of times that was just annoying. Bayley with Sasha Banks versus Nia Jax with Tamina. It was a basic match. I thought they did all right, though. One of Nia's better performances, I thought, recently. And elbow off the top rope, 1, 2, 3. Bayley gets the win.
Nia looked more coordinated in this match, and I appreciate that.
Yeah. So cool match. I think this is setting up. I guess there's a tag match already made for Fastlane between them.
Didn't know about that, but whatever.
Whatever. And let's get to Goober's message here. I can see the Shield fist bump happening after Seth defeats Brock at Mania. I think that would be the perfect time to do it as well, Goober.
Except Seth's not gonna beat Brock because LOL.
Oh, come on, dude. Don't say that. Come on, have a heart. Don't ruin WrestleMania. But you can't have everybody win. You got me doubting it now.
You can't have too many feel-good moments.
Let me wait till after Fastlane to think about Mania. There will be a big preview show on the podcast for that. Let's get to the Ric Flair birthday bash. The Nature Boy Ric Flair and his wife Fifi in the house. And they're out there. No Arn Anderson to celebrate because he got released from the company.
He was in the highlight package.
Whatever,
that
dude.
Counts.
Yeah, because he saved Ric Flair all those times with the Horseman, baby. Double A.
The Enforcer.
Anyway.
3 now.
Yeah. Ric Flair birthday bash. They had who else came out? Kurt Angle, Ricky Steamboat, Shawn Michaels, Triple H and Stephanie introduced everybody, and they announced the Nature Boy Ric Flair coming out, but Ric Flair never shows up.
Everyone's at the stage awkwardly clapping. It was so just.
And then who is back there but Big Dave Batista, and he brings the cameraman with him and he says, "Follow me, wait here."
Very aggressive of you, Dave.
Yeah, hey, Big Dave was looking like a beast.
He looked a lot younger too.
Yeah.
Weird.
Batista comes in, he busts down the door and drags Ric Flair out by his suit coat.
Oh God.
Flair was down and Batista said, "Hunter, do I have your attention now?"
Huh? What?
Hey, it's
turn my headphones up.
Big Dave Batista versus Triple H at WrestleMania. Looks like it's actually gonna happen.
I like where they went with this.
Absolutely. It's nice for Triple H not to have to do the same test as all the full-time performers, so he will be back in time.
Drax destroyed Flair.
Oh, yes. But Triple H versus Batista at Mania, it's a match that I think I'm looking forward to.
I think Batista's looking forward to it too, and if he can have a good time with this, I'm happy for it. I always like Batista.
Batista done after this last run?
I would think so. He's taking off more in Hollywood.
Yeah.
He wants this. He wants one final run.
Yeah, I respect Batista for this, and I hope Vince McMahon and them appreciate him more so for this, because I think a lot of people forget that shit.
What does Vince appreciate it?
Touché, my friend.
The man that let Hogan walk.
Live chat, thank you guys so much for being live. Let's do our plugs before we get ready to bounce up out of here. Folks, do me a favor, one last time, make sure you like that video. If you're in the live chat, show me some love because I'm going to make sure I get to your names at the end of this. Also, make sure you check me out on Google Podcasts, Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, TuneIn, wherever you like to listen to podcasts. Type in everything pro wrestling, subscribe, YouTube channel, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at EPW Show. Show me some love on there. And Rob, where can they find you?
I'm on Twitter at RA_71689. Instagram, Bobby.digital89. Robert Anderson on Facebook. You'll see me in a group all the time. You know how we get.
That's right. And check out the Facebook group, the official page. We got all that
Pro
stuff.
Wrestling.
Just type everything pro wrestling and like it all if you guys can. I appreciate you.
W.
That's right. T-shirts are on the way.
I'm hard at work.
This man, we have designs. I promise you. We're just making sure it's affordable, and we're trying to do some stuff with it. If you guys got any ideas, let me know. I'll be putting up some stuff in the group, like who will be willing to buy a T-shirt so I can gauge prices and stuff like that. But with all that being said, folks, let me show some love to the people who were in the live chat. Sports Talk Network, thank you. B-Boy Skyline, Goober316, KC Classic. You guys are the best, so thank you for joining me live. I appreciate you guys. I know the show went a little bit longer than we usually do. I should be back tomorrow night with a review of SmackDown Live, and we are out. Peace.